Hi, my name is Graciella Kowalczyk, and I'm the artistic director of the Nashville International Chopin Piano Competition. I'm here today to answer your questions. What is the single most important thing when performing Chopin? Chopin is the most difficult composer to perform, and there is no doubt about it. It is so challenging to bring out his romantic essence without compromising the structure of the work and the nobility of the sound. Chopin does not tolerate fake mannerisms or robotic perfection. His music is like a truth mirror that shows the listener more about the pianist than the pianist would like to reveal himself or herself. And this is why we are always awaiting the next genius who will perform Chopin's works in an unforgettable fashion, not in the old way, copying old masters, but in a new, never-before-heard way. What Chopin works should one avoid when participating in a competition? I would say be careful when playing the Polonaise Fantasy. It is very challenging form-wise, in a sense like Chopin's version of Schumann's Kreisleriana. And for some reason, many pianists judging competitions have a very strong and inflexible stance on the only right way to perform this piece. But if you love this work enough and you are not afraid of getting a Chopinoscopy from some of the judges, go for it, prove them wrong, and play it better than ever. What are complete deal breakers for you in one's Chopin interpretation? Playing like a robot. But seriously, harsh sound, lack of imagination, and unnatural mannerisms make Chopin difficult for me to bear. How should you choose your 45 minutes Chopin recital program? Play works that you love and that you have performed many, many times in public. Etudes are mandatory for the oldest group, so there is no escaping that. Make sure they sound effortless while the deeper musical message is preserved underneath the virtuosity. Truth being told, it is more about the pianist's playing than about the selection of program. An amazing pianist can turn a less-known piece into a masterwork, while a not successful interpretation of a very overplayed work can be challenging to sit through. Who are your favorite Chopin pianists? Definitely Cortot, Hoffman, Schifra, and Rubinstein from the past. And from the modern day, my all-time favorite and namesake of our grand prize, Alexei Sultanov. He has fascinated audiences all over the world like no other, showing us that something special that we haven't heard since the great masters from the beginning of the 20th century. How do you deal with nerves while performing? I think the best way to deal with nerves on stage is by over-preparing. And most importantly, performing your program for someone every single day for the last several weeks leading to a major competition. These days, it is easier than ever thanks to advances in technology. And if you really want to get stressed out, you can always choose live stream on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. While performing during the actual competition, the best way to deal with nerves is to have a very detailed plan of what you need to do musically in each measure. By executing your plan note by note, your mind has no time to wander in a self-destructive, demonic way. The final goal is to have everything so beautifully micromanaged that the performance sounds like a free, spontaneous improvisation. What piano advice would you give to yourself if you could go back in time? Go practice right this second. But other than that, I would like to go back in time and tell myself that we should not be afraid to change piano teachers if we are not happy with them. We should study with as many great artists as our soul desires and not be constrained by politics or school rules. Is there anything else you would like to tell our applicants? Yes, have fun, enjoy this competition, explore Nashville, listen to some honky-tonk country music while here, and play the best Chopin of your life. See you in October.